Hey everyone, in this video I want to talk about the current state of the commander tier lists and why I get so often angry about them because they don't make any sense to me. Like they might make sense to you, but they don't make any sense to me. This was the last tier list. The mutation was aggressive deployment, Avenger, and inspiration. Pretty much there are few things. First of all, aggressive deployment are extra units that's on top of your army. So if you hate that, that's minus point. Then what's the inspiration? Uh, Enemies have extra armor. So fast, small hitting units are worse than high hitting units. Okay? Then Avenger. Enemy units are stronger. You can get over this if you kill all of them together, but that's not always easy. So usually you're just gonna deal with strong units, but more units, and they are gonna be tougher, especially against like small hitting units like Marines, Zerglings. These those Zerglings that don't have the armor negation. So yeah, and they pretty much said that Artanis is bad, and I completely disagree with that because he deals with armor easily. Like his units, all of his units hit hard. Avenger, like all of his units are tanky. With Guardian Shell, they have 2 lives, and between them there is 5 second invulnerability, and there is shield overcharge, and that could be it. But also the units by default are quite powerful. Like the upgrades for units, the upgrades for Dragoons, the upgrades for the Zealots, they are very powerful. And yeah, he has quite powerful army. He has also max supply unlocked, which is something that more commanders have, but not all of them. And his units are just pretty good. Anyway, let's continue forward. Yes, here. This was my result from the mission that I'm going to show you very soon. I played as Artanis, like one of the worst commanders in this mutation, at least by the people at the CTG podcast. And they pretty much said they don't said anything like against him, like he struggles against this mutation. They said that he's not strong enough to deal with Avenger. And that's the biggest bullshit because Artanis is one of the most resilient commanders. Thanks to Guardian Shell, thanks to Shield Overcharge, thanks to the general tankiness of each unit. Like Dragoons, they have a huge amounts of health and their shields regenerate in combat. Like that is huge. Immortals, they have the shield barrier, which is huge, and you can upgrade it to have double the shield. Archons, huge tanks. Zealots, huge tanks. Not that huge, but quite huge. And yeah, I don't really see any issue there. Anyway, Karax, he picked pretty much what the guys at the podcast recommended, which was, I think, P1, which allows you to go for only structures, defensive structures, and play easily. I agree in a way that it is easier to play this way, um, but it doesn't mean that he's better overall. I had more kills. I had also some damage absorption. That's probably not that important. Uh, we had the same speed of Adum damage. I had actually slightly more, but let's say that it was the same. He had slightly more damage to planes, but let's just say that we were very comparable. Let's say this way. And he is considered S tier, and my Artanis is considered, what is it, D tier? Let me show you the replay. I'm not gonna go just through the entire mission. I'm just gonna move it fast. My early game was terrible. I forget about the build order, so I built Gateway later. I also built a simulator, which I shouldn't, and then I didn't have enough money to build Nexus for quite a bit. So it was kind of butchered early game, but as you saw, I had slightly higher resources gain, even though that I've started
Got eyes on your objective. Blow up that train.
Nexus
moving quite rapidly.
uh, after my ally. Like when he had Nexus finished, I just started it, so I was very behind, but I had slightly more reason. Actually, my build order wasn't that much butcher. I think that his Chronofield had sped it up, so I had no money for structures that I'm used to.
Mobilized. We should
So maybe
move
my
to
build order
intercept.
was okay. I just didn't take that into mind. That he speeds up my build order.
Chrono boost.
Anyway, in the early game, I built in Dragoons because they
We have
deal
contained the target
more damage to
successfully.
armor, which means more damage to trains. That's the most important thing here, to the trains. If I about Zealots, I would have like no chance to kill them. The issue with Dragoons is that they don't deal that much damage to Zerglings.
Looks like they've got
So that's why I stick with my ally and I support him.
Research complete. Shield overcharge online.
Using shield or overcharge to deal with this threat wave. Like whenever you are using shield overcharge, it's almost impossible to lose a fight. And this thing has, actually I don't see the cooldown, but it's, I think it's even 3 to 5 minutes, not sure. It's not that terrible, like you have it in almost every big fight. And you can also cycle like one big cooldown or the other big cooldown, and it doesn't matter which you use. If you use one or the other, you win the fight. So Artanis, if you pick him, you will reduce losses with Guardian Show, and you will win every fight to cycle those cooldowns. Or you can use both of them if you are not sure if that's enough, and it will definitely destroy everything. Like, it wouldn't be even close, like no losses. That's how powerful.
Heads up.
Anyway, you can see that I'm getting upgrades, and I have actually very low minerals currently. That's because I'm using them as soon as I get them. Not just minerals, like overall the money. And that's because I have pretty decent macro. And macro is your ability to both move with units and attack with them, and also building
priority shipment. Intercept it if you can.
Again, I have only one cooldown ready right now, but it's enough. I might not use it, it's not that important.
No enemy can escape our combined
There is no reason to wait with it. So yeah, everything going for the subjective. I will speed it up because it's really interesting. That way goes against my ally. I'm on bonus, so he has to kind of survive it himself. Okay, I'm there.
Got a pair of
some
trains
zealots.
from each station.
They don't have huge amounts of health, but they did that job. And this is the position where I don't want to be. I cannot go top because it's just enter my army and I'll fight it alone. So instead I go there from the inside, which will take some time. It's called the shield overcharge, and my ally did the shield overcharge by go bot, and which also takes time, so I was definitely not in position, and because of that my ally did most of the job. So this attack wave was from like
confirmed. We've done.
The enemy is coming forward.
There was a big attack. Again, he dealt with attack wave, so we get some more kills. I'm going to help him, but probably too late.
Normally, I'd encourage robbing a train like this, but
Those are the like times when I'm like, I would want to have to teleport from two Atanis, but then I remember that I wouldn't have any energy. So I usually stick with PCO if you need to careful energy management might be better. Okay. Is the attack wave using one cooldown, is it enough? Probably yes. You can see that I'm adding immortals because of their high damage to trains. I am using arpons, item bars. because the AoE damage against that links is huge.
It appears
So
the
yeah, I have
enemy is advancing.
pretty like interesting composition, a lot of unique stuff, like Archons, two Reavers. Reavers are considered one of the worst AoE units in the game. Like Colossus are much better, for example. However, the reason why I build them is because it doesn't matter that they are bad units. They are AoE units. And that is the reason why I build them. It's better to have two Reavers than 15 Zealot, which will die, and how much? 3 High Templars, in my opinion. It's still good to have Archons, so at least some, because the AoE damage can help. But the Dragoon charges don't cost you any energy, you have more of them, you will overall deal probably more AoE damage. Okay,
Got another fast
I'm
one
ready
on
on
the
the
track.
top, doing
Better
some AoE
move if
damage
you want to
here.
take it out.
I will use the overcharge, and with that you will definitely destroy the top and probably have long enough duration to go down. Speed it up,
Indeed, the enemy's plans have.
and my ally also. Now with this train.
I return to serve. We embrace the glory of battle. Your allies detecting enemy forces. Templar. Well done.
You can see I'm not afraid of spellcasters. I'm not. I don't need to use just Dragoons. I can have variety in my build. And look at this, you can see that my I was thinking about killing them, but they don't pose any danger. Like, half of my Dragoons would be dead at this point. Like, maybe half of my army if I didn't have Guardianship. If you play
I reckon they're
P3,
running out of hardware to ship. Almost got them, commanders.
those units might be dead at this point. Which is the reason why I like passive stuff. Like, I like Reavers, they are not great, but they are possibly doing pretty damage. I like Guardian Shell. Like, they leave units at low health, but they keep them alive. The units deal full damage. It's not like reduced damage because the unit has less health. It's full damage. Those units are dealing ton of damage. Maybe ton is a bit of a stretch. They still do. Okay. I like those passive buffs, I like those quick buttons, the bars. I like the possibility to use feedbacks with spellcasters, AoE damage, Archons, and those hybrids just melting. Try to tell me that Artanis has no damage. He just killed
The enemy
4,000
force is en route to our position.
hybrid, like one of the units.
Shield overcharge online. Activating shields.
It's pretty much over at this point. And you saw the victory screen. It was comparable, like me to Karax. He had his moments of glory when he just dealt with attack wave on his own. I had my last attack wave, which I dealt on my own. Both of us were okay at dealing with the enemy. Like, Ataris is not that much worse. He's not maybe even worse at all. Like, I'm having, I think, like 670 mastery on like co-op, or level up, maybe it's called. And my ally has 1000, which means everything over 1000 is possible. Maybe twice as much, which is like 1300, maybe something like that. Maybe he had 2000, we don't know. But we know he had almost twice as much experience than me. He played the strongest commander. And I played one of the weakest. And I was like comparable to him, let's put it this way. Also, one of the reasons why it's possible is because I'm a pretty capable player. I am able to have high APM, high EPM, which is effective actions per minute. This is like no bullshit actions per minute. And I'm able to have control groups on the main structures, on the upgrade structures. I'm able to get upgrades. I'm able to build units. I'm able to spend resources. I'm able to control the army. I'm able to use spellcasters. And I don't see it like huge deal. Like I don't say like this is too hard. I don't like this commander because if there is Viper, then your army does nothing. No, I have feedback. I can just feedback Viper. What are you talking about? Like Artanis has no AoE. You have only those dragoons, which are pretty much your only unit, and then you have Zealots, which just die, so you have no units. Like, what about Reavers? Reavers are passive damage over, no damage over time, passive AoE damage. You have Archons, like, they have AoE as an ability, and then attack as an ability. I feel that Reavers attack does like 100 damage. Like, try to tell me that Artanis has no, like, burst damage. Like, yeah, his units are mostly built for defense, but you still have quite a lot of offense. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.